Guys, I don't know about you, but Pinterest is the wild west out there, especially if you're a sewist, okay? Each time I do a wardrobe audit, which usually happens this time of the year, I come out with the same conclusions: more tops, okay? That drives me absolutely nuts because here I am with this fancy YouTube channel and I can't seem to stay on top of my top sewing. So with that in mind, I have picked out 3 tops from my Pinterest boards of all the tops I've been pinning all these years that I'm absolutely in love with. And I picked out 3 fabrics from my stash, yes, because we're stash busting, we're trying to save coin, okay guys? And yeah, let's see if I can make these tops as dreamy as they look on Pinterest, okay? Starting in with top number 1. Excuse me guys, this is like the 3rd time I've tried filming this. I forget to turn on the recording, I forget to turn on the audio for my mic. It's crazy. So this is a Swiss dot fabric that I've had for years and years and years, and I finally decided today was the day I was going to turn into something beautiful. I do have a lot, so maybe I'll make more than 1 top, but for this video it's just this one. And like I said, it's see-through, so I have picked out a fabric to use for the lining, okay, which is this, and it's only going to be for the body part. And I have cheated a bit with this one because I'm already in the process of sewing it, and I did that because I'm actually going to make a live stream for a circle skirt, okay? So make sure you're subscribed, turn on your post notifications so you know when that's going to go live, because my circle skirts are like the most viral things on my channel. You all love a good circle skirt, and I'm going to make one with you guys live, okay? So I needed a top to wear with that skirt, which is why the thought of this came to mind. And I'd already started sewing it till I realized that I owe you guys a video from Pinterest, okay? This is the next top. It's also stretchy on one side, and I just feel like the directional facet to this, it's the back, it's the front, is going to look really nice with the ruching at the side and the pleats at the top at the shoulders of this top. And yeah, and another thing that you guys will notice from these tops that I'm making, they're very simple, no too much buttons, no too much zipper, just button closure at the loop closure at the back, and we're good to go. Because from my Pinterest, from my 12-hour sewing challenge video, another video that you guys seem to love, I realized that doing these kind of things, you don't need intense projects, okay? You just need things that are gonna sew up really quick. I know, I can hear me now, famous last words, things that sew up really quick. Okay, for the 3rd project, another see-through item, and it's stretchy on this side, so I'm going to sew that off one shoulder top. And I know this one has like button details, but I intend to use press studs instead. And I know I bought some press studs long ago which I've never used, so maybe this will be the time that I use them. And because it's also see-through, I'm going to double with this fabric the body part, okay? And yeah, use the same fabric to do the band for the neckline and the bottom part. But yeah, I've actually sewn with this top before. I made another top, it's on the channel. I will link that video for you guys. So guys, that's what we have today. Stitch yourselves right in and enjoy the video. Okay, so now this is how we're going to change the pattern of this top. Again, I've brought down the neckline because, like I said, I don't like anything too high neckline. because of the way the top is, I have to cut it out on the flat this way, okay? But for now, I want to transfer this bust dart to the other side. I don't know if you guys can see it properly. I will get out a proper marker so that I can use that. To do that, I just want to move this that way, move the legs of that and the apex of that. Okay. So I turn over this way. And these are points. Then I draw my dart legs. And I just completely missed that, but you get the point. So this fish eye dart here, I don't know if you guys can see that. I'll just do a rough sketch for you guys. Okay, yeah, this fish eye dart here, I don't want it. I don't want to sew a dart in there, and the fabric is a lot stretchy, right? So I'm going to take out this fish eye dart. So I'm measured whatever you have for the measurement here, measure it here, and just take that out to this point and to that point. Okay, so I'm going to cut that out now. Okay, now for the darts, as you can see for the top, let me open that out now. I feel like it's got pleats on this side and gathers on this side. Okay, so I'm going to move this dart to this part so that we can have our gathers, and this dart to this part so that it can turn into the pleats. Okay, fairly easy. Turn this here and here. Okay, so after okay, so moving this dot here. Okay, see the dot? I'm moving it all the way over here, covering it right up. Then the remaining dot here, I'm going to spread it out this way. Right? Okay, now this dot needs to go here. And if you find out that this your bust dart doesn't quite come to the center point, like to your bust distance, you're quite alright just moving forward, because usually to avoid having that pointy bust dart, you do take it in like half an inch to a quarter of an inch. So I'm going to take mine out a bit just because I know what it looks like on my actual body block. Okay, sorry, you can't see that. So I'm moving that here, and also here. Okay, so okay, so now I'm closing this dot all the way up, and this now spreads this way. Okay. I have the fan on, so I'm fighting with this thing left and center. So just put this down. Okay. Close this. And yeah, that's basically it for this top, except that this bottom part has like a bit of shaping. Now, another thing I want to do, because I'm looking at the top and seeing that that side has quite a fair amount of gathers. So I think I will add more to mine. I hope this doesn't confuse you. We have taken this out from here. Okay, so I think I will add some more darts to mine, and I'm doing this around my waistline. That's where I want to concentrate the gathers. Okay, so let's do that. And I'm really not adding much at all. Okay, so maybe in total I will just add 2 inches. But it's up to you. You're the designer. Choose what you want. How gathered you want that size. And again, my fabric is quite light, so I think it will take more gathers quite fine. Okay, so yeah, so this is it, except okay, let me add this bottom portion here just to make it 100% legit. Okay, so the back is just like a regular, the same back pattern that I used for the blue Swiss dot. Exactly what I'm going to use for this one. But yeah, it's going to be very, very nice when it's done. I think so. Okay guys, all right, I'm going to come back and show you guys in my actual sized pattern already cut out. Okay. Hey guys, editing Choma here. Wow, so it's one of those things where I clipped on my mic but I didn't turn it on, so it's the voiceover thing right now. But basically all I'm doing here is trying to show you guys the pieces cut out in my actual size. So I've actually transferred that little half size thing that we did. I've done it in my size and I'm showing you the pieces cut out, what they look like. All right, so this is just, I think this is the front that I'm showing you guys, or the sides. Let me see. Okay, yeah, so this is the front with the pleats at the shoulder, right? That's just what I was trying to explain. Then these are the facings already interfaced, and in the beginning there I showed you the back. So yeah, fun times. And yeah, I hope you're enjoying the video so far. Like, comment, subscribe, and let's get on with it. Hey guys, so this is the top, and I'm still going to hem it and put that V section here. But yeah, everything is okay except the armhole. I'm going to take that down a bit, then hem it, right? Then I've put the loop for the buttonhole at the back, and I will just put that button. Then yay, first up is done. On to the second one. Hey guys, how do I look? Hopefully, I've been trying to shoot this video and my head keeps lobbing off, so hopefully it's good this time around. But yeah, this is the top that I have made so far out of the 3 Pinterest inspired tops. That's what I'm going to call it anyways, I think. But this is what the back looks like. Okay, and there is the loop and the buttonhole thingy. Yeah, so this is going to be it for this video, because the other tops were taking forever. This whole video has taken me months to put out. Call it laziness, call it YouTube fatigue, call it whatever you want, but I decided to put out this one for you guys. Speaking of the top, it's very nice, very comfy. I've been wearing it non-stop in real life. I'm really happy I decided to keep this pointy bit. And yeah, the ruffles, very nice detail. You maybe can't tell this pleat here, which would have been more prominent if it was a high neckline, the way it is in the style, but I really don't like high neckline things. It's hot here all year round. Okay, so like, comment, and subscribe to see the other 2 tops in the video series. I still owe you guys a circle skirt live stream that will come about. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for following the series, and yeah, see you guys in the next video.